Yeah, obviously he played really well. We talk about making a lot of little plays in games and making a lot of big plays in games. I think he did both. Obviously, we want to run the ball better. They did a good job, paying a lot of attention to our run and making sure that we didn't get the run game going. Try to be persistent with that, but we also knew it was going to be a game that we were going to throw it. And Kellen did a good job, getting into the passing game more and more as the game wore on. And Dak responded really well. Our receivers responded really well. Our tight ends responded really well. Everybody really had a piece of it. Starts with the guys up front. I thought they protected well, and we were able to move the ball fairly consistently through the air. Dak made a lot of big plays.
I know you're not ready to give up on balance, but are you surprised in the fourth quarter you were better off throwing it than running it?
Again, it kind of goes back to that idea, their point of emphasis. And, the biggest thing you try to do is attack different ways, and then you watch the game and you feel the game. And you continue to move to the things that have been good for you. And we felt really good about our ability to throw the football. And, again, everybody had a piece of it. The guys up front, the receivers, the quarterback, made a lot of big plays throughout the ball game, particularly late in the game.
Talk about the level of trust you have for Dak to make that play at the end instead of running the ball there and getting their timeouts.
Yeah, he's so good with the ball in his hands, and he's such a good athlete. And he can handle being in those situations. He's a very good decision maker. And it's a play that we like in that situation. And, instead of, ramming it up in there one more time and then you get to this nut-cutting third down and all of that, put it in his hands. He's going to make a good decision. We're going to have a guy open, or he's going to do the right thing with the ball to keep the clock moving.
There's a play on your last score, you're out, when he threw it to Cooper just above Slay. It was, just an inch or two.
On our sidelines.
Yeah. What was your vision of that, and how impressive was it to put it?
Yeah, it was an all-timer. It was an all-time play. I was standing right there, and Slay undercut it. Slay's a really good player, very good cover corner, and he was right there. And Dak elevated the ball, and Slay went up for it, and he couldn't quite get it. And I don't know how the hell Amari caught it, and then got his feet in. And Slay kind of looked at them and looked at me after the play and said, I don't know, kind of tip your cap a little bit, because that was a big-time throw and catch by those guys.
You just pointed out quickly, you went from 35-21 to them scoring a touchdown and kind of getting back to the game.
Yeah, the biggest issue was the quarterback movement. And he was extending plays, getting out of the pocket on design plays, getting out of pocket when we got up the field a little bit out and made some good north-south runs, but also extended the plays. And when you play a quarterback like that, it's so critical to somehow, some way hem him in. And he's a very good athlete. And we talked about this. We had him at the Senior Bowl a few years ago, and he's big, strong, athletic. He's fast. He's played very well when he's gotten opportunities. He's played well for Cincinnati last year, and he's played well for Detroit. So we respected the challenge, but I think that was the essence of it. He was extending the plays with his feet, extending the plays, and making some throws down the field. So have to do a better job of that going forward.
Dak's ability to make plays without Cooper. I mean, it took Cooper away most of the day. We went to Gallup, we went to Cobb, we went to some other guys, and getting it done.
Yeah, again, that's the essence of what we try to do on offense. Attack different ways, and you have complete faith and confidence in everybody. And obviously, we love throwing the ball to Coop. Coop's a big-time player and has been for us, but we love throwing the ball to Gallup. We love throwing the ball to Cobb. We love throwing the ball to Austin. We love throwing the ball to Witten and Jarwin and all those guys, and obviously our backs. So, Dak's job is to assess what we have going on, what the play is, overlay it against the coverage, work through it, and throw it to the right guy. And he's done a really good job of that, and guys have done a really good job on the other end making plays.
The last couple of weeks, is he seeing the field as well as we've ever seen it? You can see this, what he did last week and this week.
Yeah, he just continues to grow and develop as a quarterback, and I think that's a big part of it. But, he's seen the field pretty well throughout his career. He's won a lot of big games for us and played a lot of big games for us. So he continues to grow. Certainly did a great job today.
When you drafted Pollard, was this the type of game you envisioned him to kind of roll with the swing?
Yeah, Tony did a really nice job. And, we've been trying to get him opportunities over the course of the year. But, it's the same old story. We love our starting running back, 21. He's a big-time player. One of the best in the league. So, he's going to carry the bulk of things, but, Tony's been a great change-up for us, proven that he can run the ball inside, proven that he can run the ball outside. He's a good receiver, made a hell of a play on the return at the end of the ball game. So, he's certainly someone we have a lot of confidence in, and he certainly showed up today.
How do you go about choosing which two-point conversion plays, right?
We have a lot of them that we work on. That's one of the things that we work on ad nauseum over the course of the week, and you just have to make sure you're ready for those situations. Sometimes in those situations you use some of your two-point plays, when you're in the low red zone. So you have to have a lot in your inventory, and I thought we did a good job getting to the right one today.
We asked about the screen game, your screen game earlier in the week. That was a key play there with the touchdown to Zeke. How much has you guys worked on it and just never really brought it up until that point? How timing of that play seemed to really hit well?
Well, again, obviously, being a good screen team helps your offense. And you want to be good in all areas. You want to be able to run the ball well, throw the ball all different ways. And you want to use your deceptives. And screens are always a great deceptive. And, I thought that was a big play in the ball game. We felt like there was going to be an opportunity at some point in the game to get to that play. Kellen dialed it up well. Guys executed it well, and certainly was a big play for us. Yeah, there's certainly a lot of attention that defenses are paying on stopping our run. And so it's incumbent upon us to make sure that we continue to try to be persistent, but we also attack different ways. And I think we've been pretty successful doing that the last couple of weeks. No, he's a hell of a football player.
A lot of sidearm passes from the back today. I mean, that's just him with a good feel and awareness of where he fit the ball in there.
Yeah, no question. I mean, I think he has that capability, has that ability. He's not one of these guys who's a statue in the pocket. He can get out and move. He can throw from funny body positions. He can throw going left. He can throw going right. And, that's just part of what makes him such a good player, his ability to do that and, handle different situations that come up over the course of a play. And he did that a number of times today.
On Zeke's touchdown, he puts the ball in one hand and balances himself with the other. Does he ever surprise you?
Not really. He's a pretty damn good football player.
Thank you, Collins, and the name did you get him?
Yeah, obviously was not able to finish, so we'll find out more now. And had a good look on his face after the game, so hopefully, the examination matches the look that he has. Don't really know much about it right now.